Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? 01 of 1 here, and we are back. And so in the last episode, what we ended up doing is we brought over this lovely coal. And I've been kind of thinking, and I wonder if I should bring over one more thing of coal. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe not. Who knows? But what we're going to try doing here is we're going to set up just some basic steel stuff. So we're going to grab, let's see, Mark III belt. You can go. Reverse it. Good, we get a click. Okay. So we're going to send that down. And, right, so we're going to make some basic stuff. And we'll be able to make motors, I believe. So I'm going to take the coal from here, and we're going to shoot it down this way. And the reason why we're going to shoot it down this way is because I already have some iron bars that are being made down here. Somewhere in here anyways. Yeah, over there. Okay. So we're going to send the coal all the way down here, and then we can extend this out going that way a bit. Then we can do some steel production over here. And then let me just get the middle line going. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have more than enough foundations. Okay. Zoop. Oh, that's a... Was that a 2 meter or was that a 1 meter? I don't know. Okay, so there's 10. And then we'll send it off that way. And we'll just grab a whole bunch of these things. And then we can probably actually go even farther. And one more, and that'll put us pretty much directly under what we've got above. Sorry, had to sneeze. Okay, so looks like we missed a few here, there. Okay, sir, you can go there. You can go there. These can go. Wait, no. What am I doing? We need those there, right? Yeah. Yeah, so those can stay. And then I can run the walls over to there at least. And we'll grab these walls, run those over as well. Okay. All right, so from here we have 120 bars right here, and we have 120 coal coming in as well, so that actually works out really nicely. Like, nicer than I thought it was going to work. So all we got to do then is bring this over to here, and that can go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that can actually go all the way over here. Is that where we want it to go, though? That is the question. No, I just want one. Just give me one. Thank you. Okay. And then this guy can go here. And this isn't going to stay here. It's just going to be kind of here temporarily. Yeah. Now, I don't know how this is going to look here. I'm thinking I'm going to put it out this way and then throw a curve into it right away. And then that'll run us kind of along. Ooh, that runs us right there. Whereas if I ran it this way, then it would kind of run along here. I don't know. Let's do it this way for now. But then again, that might be clipping through, and I don't want it to clip through. So yeah, we'll do it this way, and we will just make it work. And then we'll put this in over here. Belt is too long by like a smidge. Okay, Sarah. I need you to work with me here, okay? So we can go to here at the very least. All right, and then we're gonna get this guy in over here. And I wanna try to get this on this line here. Or do I wanna try to move it through under here maybe? So I think I've got this going through a 2, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. What if, okay, so we can go to the second one in. Okay, so second one in. And we could technically, okay, so if this is here, then 1, 2, that'll go to there. And then if we ran this up to here, then maybe that would actually kind of run right where we want it to run. Potentially. Don't know for sure. But let's see how this works. Okay, and that's just going to be, okay, so that's 1, 2. Okay, so that will give us a proper curve. And that can go there. Then we can get rid of this, get rid of this. And then that can go, that can go, that can go, and this can go. Okay. Yeah. And now, because we have that kind of going down through the floor, instead of running it all the way over here and then doing some kind of janky little, I don't know, setup, we can actually go from here, point it that way, and then have that go directly to there. And now we can pull them both off kind of at the same place, which I think is a much better solution. Okay. And so what I think we're going to do here is we'll just run this straight across. And then I can put in like a pathway or something going up above it. Or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I need this guy. And then we need, let's see, logistics, Mark III belt. That can go there. That can go there. Okay. And then for these two, I think it's going to be an architecture, catwalk, T-crossing. That can go all the way across to here. And then this one has to be like a centerpiece. And then we can run this across this way. And then to there, I think. And then we have like a nice little walkway over here that we can walk onto. We're not going to be in the way of the belts here, for the most part anyways. Now, something I'm kind of wondering is if I should move this over to the center and then change these out to a 3 and then just use the 2 left ones. That way I can kind of walk, at least on the inside down here. I mean, I could walk down there now on the inside, but it's a little tight, you know. I don't have too much left and right movement in here, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so if we have 120 of these, let me throw in some foundations, and we'll just kind of run it out that way. Then I'll probably do like another set. My nose is running, I apologize. It's like, it doesn't run at all until I start recording and I start talking a lot, and then it just starts running. So I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm talking. I don't know, maybe my brain just doesn't want me to talk, which is completely possible, I'm sure. Okay, now this guy can go kind of over here. So it's kind of mirroring what we have over here, and then we've got like the half platform in between this railing and this railing, and then we're keeping that the same over here, and then also keeping it the same over here, so it all just kind of matches. So that is good, I think. Okay, so now for the hard part. How do we route these things? So my thought is that we route one probably under here, and we route the other one over here, and then we have the inputs be here, so we can do splitters to merge in, and then splitters to merge back, and then we should still be able to clear the output, which will go over here. So I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So I suppose the next thing we have to do is throw in a foundry, right? And then I have to figure out exactly how I want to put this here. I mean, centered would be great, right? And then I think this is normal spacing, so 1, 2, and then from the center 1, 2. And then if we go back into here to the foundry, I do believe that lines up. Yeah, that lines up. Okay. And then you're going to go on the alternate, and then we're going to bring in the ingots and the coal. And we have 120 of each, so that is going to be 3 foundries. And then we'll space them out a little bit. And I need more concrete. All right. Concrete, if you don't mind. Modular frames, concrete. There we go. Oh, wow, this is almost full. You know what that means, right? That means we're going to start getting rid of some of this stuff. And then it's going to start shooting through here and giving us points, because we like points. I just wish this wasn't so reflective. I wonder if there's a way that we can change that in the settings. Options, video, light quality. Maybe we just put that on medium. Does that change that? No? Okay. Go back in here. Video. Put that back up to, was it on high or ultra? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what the proper thing is here, so I'm just not gonna mess with it. But if there's a way to turn or to sort of tone that down so I can actually see through it instead of seeing the sky through it, you know what I mean? If you know how to do that, let me know, because that would be useful. Okay, so back down to the dungeon. Now, it's a little messy down here, which I'm not a fan of. But I mean, like this part is like super clean, and then we have like all of this part, which is just kind of messy. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's functional, which is like the most important thing, right? All right, and then foundry. And then we're gonna put you here. Okay. Logistics, conveyor hole there. Not there, sir. And that can go there and there. And then this should, I mean, we can move it closer. Hang on, is that even gonna reach? Is that even in there correctly? No, that's not even lined up. Okay, so these are like offset, like over here. Don't think, yeah, no, that's too far. Okay, so we're gonna have to move this in a block, which is fine. And then that can go there, and then that can go there. All right, and then this can go into there, this can go there, this can go there. Okay. So now when we go on the bottom, we'll have a good idea of where everything is kind of running, which will be useful. Okay, so first issue, that is too close. Second issue, we're not going to be able to run anything under here because this is all diagonal. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is then shoot the entire thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to move everything up one, which is fine. Or it could change, well, no, because then routing is gonna be complicated. Yeah, there's, you know, it's not gonna work. Okay, so this, and here to here, I think is what that was. And then we go from here to here. Then foundations. Take these, spin it out to there-ish. Okay. Then we'll go back into here, throw down some foundries. So that'll go there. Move it over a little bit to there. And then to there. Okay, so now when we look under here, okay, I might have to move this that way because I need to get this kind of up in front of here, because otherwise we're gonna, like, we can't feed both of these from the back here in just one wall's worth of space, because then we're gonna have crossing belts, which, while we could do that, we probably don't want to do that. Unless, of course, I get a little interesting with how I do this. Okay, so hear me out. Just hear me out. So if I put a splitter up on this level, and I have no idea how that is lining up in there. Does that show through? It does not. Okay. This is interesting. Then we'll do that one here and here. Okay, and now if we take out these guys, and then we have our other splitters be on this bottom level here, to there. Yeah. This is a little weird. Okay, can we slide under? There we go. But I mean, I'm not seeing anything popping through here, so maybe we just go for it. Okay, but we would have to change this and this. Well, no, this. Yeah, that one could have stayed. This one, however, is gonna have to go all the way through, because then it feeds into here directly. Okay. And then we go with, actually that's 40 each, right? So we just need a Mark 1 belt here. So that'll go there, there, and there. And then we do another Mark 1 belt here, but I need plate. Okay. If only I could jump across there, right? Okay, let's go. I mean, I've got enough space here that I don't have to worry about being as compact as, you know, I probably could be. Also, am I getting any? I'm still not getting any iron rods. That's not good. Okay, so I'll grab a couple of those. Okay. So we need to go with the Mark 1 lifts here and here and there. And I think this is going to work out, actually, because we've got enough room to make it up this little ramp here, right? And then with the splitters being up a meter from the other ones, that should leave enough room for us to go down into here without clipping the belts too much. I mean, they clip a little bit, but it's within my realm of tolerance. Yeah, and that makes it relatively clean. Relatively. All right. And now we need to run some power over. So let me grab this. We'll bring it over to this corner here, and then we'll bring it over to this corner here. And by corner, I mean intersection. And also, you guys probably want some light, right? Okay, so next, this guy can go here. Okay, so that's everything kind of pumped into there. Good. Now we need this guy. All right, and then this puts out 60. Okay. So that is a full tier 1 belt. Now I've got to use these for multiple things, so I do have to be a little careful. All right. And then we're going to run this to here. And then over to here. All right. How you doing? Good. All right. Are you good? All right. Are you good? All right. So have some coal. And I'm sure you can have some coal too. And then I'll give the rest of my coal over to here. And then you can have some bars too. Okay, so that gives us 60 of that per minute. So it's basically putting out 1 per second, which is, I guess, pretty good. Let's see. Next thing that I need to do is make... actually, hang on. Let me put down some more foundations first before I start breaking down what I'm going to be doing here. So you can go that way. You can go that way as well. All right. So if we put down one of these guys, and we want to get it kind of sort of centered. Yeah, it leaves us a lot of space in here, but you know, it's fine. That will take 60 per minute to make 15. Okay. So that's basically 1 being fully used. I think this is 30 per minute to make 20. Okay. And then I would have either 90 or 60 left over, depending on if I want to make twice as many of those. But I mean, 20 per minute is decent, I think. But now, with this, I need to figure out the spacing underneath. So, if we put a lift down here, we're going to need, like, how is this going to work? 2 ticks to do a turn, another 2 ticks to do a turn. So then we would need to go, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we would need more than that. I mean, if they were just pointing into each other, that would probably work there, but... So 1, 2, 3, would that work? I don't know. Let's try it out. So assuming that this is going down, and then we want that to just go right back up into there. And then we do that. Oh, I could do just a turn. Does that work? No, I don't think that's going to work. I think it's going to put a bend in it, which I don't want. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to move that 1 more that way. Kind of what I thought. Sir. And then with that there, we should be able to work the bend in. Yeah, okay. And then we can, oh, that's not even in the right spot, dude. What are you doing? Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, and then we can move these back 1. Now, another way that we could do this to make everything just kind of go a lot closer, and that might actually be the way to do it, instead of having this here, and that there, what we can do is have this turn out that way, and then we need... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that kind of in the middle? Yeah. Okay. And then we do this guy, also pointing that way. And then when we do this, we get a nice little U shape. So that'll go in, go up. And that also saves us a bit of space up here, which is always good. Not that I'm trying to save a lot of space, but, you know, any amount of space saved is always good. Okay, and then we need this to go from here into there, and then we're going to tell you to make steel beams. And then this we can run to here. I think that's roughly above. And that one can go here. And then you need to run steel pipes. All right, now for this one, we're going to do this one a little differently. So let me get this settled in here. That is roughly where that goes, right? Oh, that's not spaced out properly, but it's whatever, I suppose. Okay. So same deal, going out to here, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a splitter onto here. Okay, and we'll take that out, we'll put that back in, just that way it connects. Okay, so that'll now go into there. That can go into there, and then we'll have 30 coming out here, which we can then combine with this one. And then we'll have 90 left over that we can then use for whatever else we're going to use it for. Then, okay, so you're already set up, good to go. All right. So that is now doing its thing. We are now making parts. Okay. So that's making 15 per minute. Okay, one thing that I am going to have to make, and probably a lot of, are these encased industrial beams. Okay, so that requires 24 steel beams and 5 concrete. Okay, so that means that I would have to dedicate 2 of these. Okay, so you're gonna go to making that. So that'll give us 30, and then that means we'll have 6 left over. This can come out. Okay, so that's just gonna completely use those up. And then we'll have this last one left over here. Now, I think those are used to make, let me see, we need stators, right? So that uses 15 steel pipes. And with just one of these, we're making, what, 30? That's got to move up one. Oh, no, that's got to move back one. Okay. So this was correct. This was not. Okay. Now we can do that. There we go. Okay, so that will feed in. Right, and that is out. Okay, good. So now you will make steel pipes. That's going to make 20. And then, let me see if I go back to this. That was saying needed 15. Okay. And then also need a lot of wire. Trying to think if instead of just making basic construction stuff, if I actually want to go and build an actual assembly line to where we fully run like one advanced product, like if we're making motors or whatever, we'll just set up an assembly line so we can fully run one assembler making motors at 100%, right? So then you gotta kind of backtrack and figure out all the different things that you need. I don't know. Because, I mean, otherwise I'm going to have to, like, take stuff from over here and then, like, bring it over to here and, like, combine it and all that other stuff. Or I could just leave this as just, like, a basic one. I mean, this is a starter factory, so... Oh, hey, check it out. We are burning concrete. Nice. That makes me happy. Okay. So, good to go. Alright, so you need to go into here, but we need to give you a splitter. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll take this guy, run that in there, and then we'll take this guy. Now that's not going to reach, unfortunately, but we can always do that. Okay, so that will take in, well, 60 right now, but we'll have 30 left over in case we need it for anything. Okay. And then we'll run this to here. And then tell you to do that, which you're already doing. Good to go. Here, have some more steel. Alright, so I would have to bring over wire if I wanted to make the stators. And at the moment I don't know how much extra wire I'm making. I don't think it's 40. Yeah, no, this is like 30 that's coming up through there. Okay, I'd have to see what is all being routed. Okay, so this is the stuff that we can actually use, and that's coming out of this one here. Output, where's our input? Is that over here? Okay, so that's our input. Alright, so that's like the second one over. Okay. So that's going to be this guy. No, that's copper sheets. Is this our wire? This might be our wire here. But yeah, so I think we're only getting 30, which means we do not have enough to make the stators. At least not with what we've got. And then I do think we are using up... Wait, are we using up all of the copper? We are not. Okay, so that's 120 copper down. We've got 240 coming in. So that leaves us with an additional 120 copper, which we can then turn into bars, which we can then turn into wire. And I think that's a 1-to-2 ratio. Yeah. So for every copper ore, we can get 30 wire. Wait, no. For every, sorry, let me, wow, okay. For every copper ore, we can get 2 wire. So that means that to make the stators, we would have to break off 20. Of what we've got left over. Which is not a nice number. It's not a nice number at all. But yeah, so we could run this off of here. And then run that down, I suppose. And actually, I don't know what we're looking at for ceiling space up there, where the copper is. Is that copper right there? Okay, so that is copper right there. So I was thinking about putting another one down right here, but then that would put it right in the middle of that. Not the greatest idea, admittedly, but I could put one right in front and then pull the other 120 down. So, for instance, we take this guy, put it here, and then we take this guy, just a Mark II belt, and then we take this Mark II, oh, and that's gotta flip around. Sir, why you no work? Okay. Then that can go in there like that. Okay, so that'll take the other 120 and only 120 out. And then, do I have a beacon? I do not. Okay, let me make one of these things. And what does this say? Copper 120M down. Okay. And we go to here. How is that? Okay, sir. Can you like place it in the same place as the other one? Or at least at the same level? There we go. That's better. Okay. So copper, 120 per minute down. Okay. Dude. Copper, 120 per minute down. There we go. So 120 down here, and then did I do, yeah, that's Mark II as well. Okay, good. So then as long as these are both Mark IIs, then they will limit how much we can go in here, even if this happens to be a Mark III belt. Or, there we go, Mark III. Okay, so then this is going to be the limiting factor here, which I think will work out nicely. Yep. All right, and then we can go down here and run this pretty much along this route here. So we'll do this, run that there, and then we'll run it over to here, which is going to be interesting. Oh, are you not going to let me get up there? Sir. There we go. Okay. Now we can take this out and say, hey, I want you to go. Okay, so is that kind of like where that is? It's like right on the line. Okay. So that'll go to here, and then 1, 2. And then we'll take this out, we'll take that out. And then we'll run this alongside this. Which means we're gonna have to do this thing again. Sir, just do one. Thank you. All right, now this guy can go here. All right. One, two. That should be pretty straight along there, I believe. And then we'll get rid of these two. Yeah, that's pretty straight. Okay, good. Now we need to get over there, so that's going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to go, sir. All right. Is that going to be proper room? And you're not going to let me get up there. Okay, fine. All right, and then you, Mark III belt, sir, can go, I guess to, see that you're gonna have to go like along here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll get rid of that, that, and that. Okay, so now we've got our copper coming over. And we might have to do a turn. Okay. And I think I want to do the assembler facing this way. I don't know why, but that just feels like that's the way it needs to be. Okay. So now I need to figure out a way to drop the copper down. I feel like I have to sneeze again. Hang on. Okay. So we've got piping under here, right? So the copper, if we do bring it down, is going to have to come down like over here. And so if I brought it down here, that should clear everything that we need to clear, except for the steel that's going to be coming out this way. And then this thing is going to have to make like a turn, or like a double turn or something to get around. think that's going to be in this block space. I mean, not that exact, but I mean like this block space. But I need to place that in order to get to this. So you know what I mean. Okay, so I need to get up there. Okay. Nose running again. Annoying. Okay, so this guy then needs to go to here. Okay, so that's 2, and then 1, 2. And then this has to go into this. Let me see. This block space here. Okay, so that can go, and then these can go. Okay, so there's our little S curve right there. And now we just need to run this down this way over to this guy. Now I'm wondering if I should put this here or if I should move it like over here. And then this is going to have to get split off, I guess. But, oh wait, no, we can do a smart splitter and then do an overflow. So that way it fills this thing up first, and then whatever's left over will go off and get collected. So I think that will work. Oh, wait. Because we still need to make that copper into wire, right? Right. Yeah, so we need 40 wire. And actually, hang on, what if I were to increase this to here? Okay, hang on. Okay, so if I want to do 60 wire, right? So that'll take up 30 copper ore that we're going to have to smelt. Which is like 1. Okay, hang on. Smelter. And then if anything, I probably want this to be somewhat even with this. So that would have to go there, and then we can place the rest of the smelter based off of that. And that shoots that way out. I mean, it's fine. It can't all line up. I know this, but we can... Wait, why isn't that clicking in? Does this thing need to move back? Is that what's going on? Did I put it in there wrong? It's always a possibility, I suppose. Okay, so now that clicks. And then we can move this back one, which then puts this in line with that. And it makes my OCD happy. So, good. Okay, so now that's lined up. This is lined up. We're going to tell you to make copper. Okay. I feel like this should... Well, no, because if we move it... Hang on. If we did it like this... Okay, so if we do that, then it would make sense to bring this in line with this, right? then we would also need to split this off underneath there, so we can do a Mark III here. And then this is a Mark I. Yes, okay. And then we would need to put a splitter in here. Logistics splitter. The input down here. And then we would need Mark III going in, Mark I coming out at least here. And then we'll have 90 left over to come out of there. Okay. Now, let's see, how much space do we have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can make it kind of even with this. Okay. And then this can go here. And then we can see if we can actually jump up there. Probably not. Not even close. Okay. That's fine. That's why we have these things. All right. So now this guy, we'll just run this kind of straight through to here. And then we'll run this into there. Okay. So now we have our copper coming down, copper going in, copper coming up, making copper, lots of copper. Okay. And then, okay, so that's making 30, which means that this, and I need more cable and more reinforced plates. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We need cable, 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 cable. Well, we need modular. Yeah, these things. So I'll grab a bunch of those. Cable. Ooh, that's almost full too. Nice. Okay, how are we doing on our wire? That's got a ways to go. Copper sheets. Making lots and lots and lots of those. Okay. Not an assembler, a constructor. And we can center this, I think. Now I think this is gonna kind of be a little off. So we need to go down out of here and then up into this. Or is that going to be actually perfect? Is that going to be perfect? It's going to be perfect. At least I hope it's going to be perfect. Huh. It actually locks. Nice. Okay. And then with this here, that actually works out, and then we can fill off, get rid of all that, and then this will just be our little platform here. So this is making our steel, and then also stators. Now, I think the only other thing that we might need, let's see if that's making 15, that's making 15. Okay, so then I'm going to put in another row here. All right, and then that's going to go off into here, and then I'm going to need some concrete being made here, and then another one of these assemblers here. And that's going to make the encased beams. We need 30 concrete. Okay, so we'll be making an extra 15 if we go with, man, this is surprising how well everything kind of fits together and works. Like, honestly, kind of surprising. And then that's kind of like right in the middle there, which is kind of nice. And then we do one of these things for the concrete. Concrete. So I'm going to have to get limestone down here somehow. And that can go there. And then we can take some of these things. I need rods. I don't have rods. Okay. Let's see. So I know that we should have. Hey, where's all my iron bars? What's going on? Why aren't you working? Okay, that one's making screws. Okay, so this is the last one. I have no ore coming in? Why do I not have any ore coming in? I should have lots of ore coming in. Okay, copper, copper, coal. We should have iron. Where's our iron? Why do we not have iron? Sir, where, why, what, how? Okay. That's going to be this top one, which isn't giving me any iron. Okay, something happened to our iron processing. I'm thinking I unplugged it by accident. It's my guess. And I did. Okay, so you, sir, need to plug in. Wait, no, you've got all of the things. You are not plugged in. Why are you not plugged in? Okay. Why aren't you sending in all of your... Yo, whoa, 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 hey. Calm down. Okay. You need to be plugged in. I think that's one that ran dry. Okay. And now we have to wait for all of that to get all the way through again. All right, so this will be coming off of the back here. And let's see, that's the middle one. Okay. There we go. Just take a ride with the iron. It's not the fastest thing in the world. I remember like back when the game first came out and became available, like if you were to hop on one of these things, like it would shoot you down like really, really fast, like way faster than this stuff would travel. And then they fixed it, which kind of sucks. Because like you could use that, and if you had the jetpack, like you would launch yourself like in just a direction or whatever, and then you just jump up or whatever, and then you could jetpack and probably make it from the spire over there all the way over to here with like, and still have like fuel left in your jetpack. It's pretty cool. But they changed that, so can't do that anymore. Okay, so 240 per minute is just barely faster than you walking, and certainly not as fast as you running. Okay, so there we go. That is now going in, going down. All right. Now we should see all of these things come alive again once it starts getting down. So there it goes through there, and then we're kind of hopping down here, splitting off. All right, good, good. It's probably gonna take a while for these to fill up all the way. Yes, like that one's only got 2. All right, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but that'll be fine. That's doing its thing. All of that is doing their things. And I need rods. And there isn't going to be any iron bars left over because we ran out. Okay. So, sir, if we could, I would like to grab just some of that. There we go. All right. Not exactly what I had planned, but, you know, sometimes stuff happens. And then while this is doing its thing, the iron ore that we just fixed is making its way through all of the machines again, and that's all got to get restocked up, which is going to be annoying, and it's going to take a while. I mean, especially with just the smelters, because I have that set up on an overflow method, so it's got to fill the first one before it starts filling up the second one all the way. I mean, and otherwise you're getting like this sporadic, it's like you got like a 50-50 chance on every split of getting an ore. So by the time you get all the way to the end, like you're gonna have to pass through like, how many smelters do I have? Like 8. So 2 to the 8th power. So it's what, like 64? No, that's less than 64. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 60, 128, 256. It might be like 256. So yeah, you'd have to pass like 256 ore through that system before you get an ore on the back, or on that last one. So it's not the best system in the world, but it is the system that we have. I mean, I could have balanced everything, but that would have taken a lot more space. And provided that there aren't any issues with the supply, once you're overflowing everything, I mean, then it pretty much keeps itself going. But, I mean, you got to get to that point first, which is kind of what makes overflow method a little annoying, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, we have coupons. Nice. Okay. So with these, we want to get walls, these things. Bye. Thank you. Okay, and now I can go over here. Oh, too far. And I can fill in these pieces. So if we go over here, we have these lovely, lovely things. Rotating that. Sir. Okay. Just make sure that that does line up. I mean, it's not quite what I wanted here, so... oh yeah, it's way too big. Okay, we need like 4 meter, right? Yeah. That should work better, right? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the last one here has 1 ore. Okay. But hopefully we're actually sending some ore over here. I mean, it looks like it's getting stuff, right? Sort of, kind of. Anyways. Yeah, we got some iron ingots coming in here. Okay, so this guy needs to go to here and there. Then I need you to make wire. Yes, yes. And then you need to make ingots. Okay. And then you, from this output, need to go into here. And then this is the output, so we'll have that run back. And then, let's see, so we can go over here, and 1, 2. And then we can go there. Okay, so that'll start making up the wire, which we can then shoot over into here. Now, what is this making? This is making steel ingots. What is this doing here? That's copper, additional copper coming out. So that's got to go... I'm going to put it into a wall hole. Okay, so that go there. Let's see, this can go to there. Okay, so that is the additional copper that we're not using. Alright, and then this is the additional steel bars that we're not using, which is only like 30, so it's not much. Okay, so now that's doing that, going up there, making the wire. Wire needs to go down. Okay, so if that's got to be there. Then I could get another wall hole over here, sir. Okay. Now I'm going to take this over here, 2, and then we're going to run it over to here, 1, 2, and run that out the wall hole. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so now if we have 120 copper left over, and then we're using some of that copper here, 30 of it, right? So then that leaves us with 90 copper, question mark. We want organization. Okay, so this is, okay. And then this, I think, I have to figure out what the breakdown is here. Okay, so that's being used, this is making 60, and then it's taking up 30 in here, okay. So that leaves 30 steel. Let's see, steel. ¿Dónde está? There we go. Steel. Select 30 steel. Save. Okay. And then we have, this is making wire, right? 30 wire, okay. And now this thing, 1, 2. Ooh, that's gonna go over like one more. But we gotta make sure that, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So you, sir, can go 1, 2. There we go. And then you can go here. Okay, so that is all 30 copper coming out here. And then we need okay, so that'll be this guy here, right? Yeah. Okay, and then this guy. Oh, that doesn't fit there. No. Hang on. We will make it fit. Oh, that just doesn't like it at all. Wait, why are you going in? You're going the wrong way, sir. Because it's not connected up here, right? Right. Okay. Okay, now that's going to be making 5 stators per minute. So let's go into organization here. Okay, so now we need stators. Am I blind? It's very possible. There we go. select 5, or we could do stators 5 per minute. Maybe put in a dash in there. There we go, 5 per minute. And then steal. $30 per minute. And then this is going to be copper 90 per minute, question mark. Save, okay. All right, so that is now connected, good. Logistics, this guy. Okay. Can you just go like into there? No, you're not gonna. Okay, fine. Okay, so that will give us our stators per minute. And then we need this output here to go into here. So this has got to go this way. This has got to go the wrong way. Okay. Okay. So now that should be sending in. So let's hook these guys up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, buddy. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, no, that's correct, right? I think that's correct. That's not sending in the steel pipe because it has no power. Why do you has no power? Okay, you can go into there. Okay, that should be filling up. Good. Okay. So that can start making the stators. And then this is going to have to go to here. Okay, and that is going to need our concrete, which we still need to bring over here somehow. All right, so question is, am I using up all of the concrete or all of the limestone? Answer, no idea. But I do know that this needs to go in there. Okay. So that should be doing its thing. All right, and now these two things need to be combined. So let's see, I need a merger. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay, that can go that way, that can go that way. All right, so there is our steel beams coming out. And then, let's see, some of those are gonna have to go over here. The other ones are gonna have to go out here. Oh, hey, look at all these stators we made already. Nice. Okay. Limestone. Limestone, limestone, limestone. I suppose the first thing we do is check to see if we have any split off or if we're just taking the whole line down. So let's head over here. Okay, that is our limestone, and that is going directly down pretty much all of it. Okay. then all of that limestone is going over to here. So that should be like a ton of limestone. It looks like we're using it very quickly. Okay, so we've got 6 of these things. 6 times 45 is 90 times 3, which is 270. Is that correct? Yeah, and this one's running a little under the weather, which, you know, is fine, I guess. This one might also be running under the weather. Yeah, 87%. Okay, so we are processing all of it. Okay. So then if we're processing 240, yeah, because it's marked 2 on there, right? At least I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, so then Mark 2 on a pure is 240 per minute. And then if this is a 3-to-1 reduction, then we're making 80 concrete per minute. Okay. And then if we are in fact making 80 per minute, then I need to move some of that over to here. And then we need 30 per minute being made. And that's only going to make 13, so I'd have to overclock this thing if I wanted to bring that in. Or I could just bring in the concrete. But then how do you get it over here from over there? And then also I have to think about the percentages here because these two are not running at 100%. Okay, so then that means that one of these have to run at... Oh, hang on. I said I needed 30 concrete per minute, right? So then that's going to be 90 limestone. So maybe what I do is I hook up that other limestone back over by the spire and I send that over. And I think I've got it set up most of the way. So let me just make sure that I've got the pieces for it. Organization, no, production, Mark 2. Okay, so we need to make a couple miners. Everything else we've got. Okay, portable miner number 1. Portable miner number 2. Good to go. And then I think we're going to have to turn one of those down to 33%. Because if we've got 45 times 5, that's 225. Wait, is that 225? Yeah, 225. We've got 240 coming in, which leaves us 15 left over. So then this guy has to go in at 33.33 per minute. Hang on. I can do this better. 5. 5. 5. Hello? Can we not change that? Thank you. Okay. So that'll slow this way down, which should then hopefully allow this time to stock up, which should then make everything run at 100%. Okay. All right, so now we go over to here. Could kind of have a nice little head through the wall kind of view here. It's definitely interesting. Like you can see like the different tiles of area and like how they all kind of fit together sometimes, which is interesting. Okay. Then we'll head over to here. All right. And now we need to go over to the limestone that we have not had yet, but we did make this lovely little thing here for it. Okay, so that's over here. Yep, right there in the corner. Okay, so now this guy needs to go on to, doesn't want to go onto here. I think that works. Okay, so we need to clear out some space, but not too much space here. Okay, so now if we're going towards that over there, then we probably need to take out this here. And I want to leave that tree there if I can. But this tree would have to come out, which means that this tree would probably also come out. And there's not going to be any way for me to do this, I don't think. No, I took out the big tree too. Shush, alien artifact. Don't lie to me. Okay, so we need to get to there. Okay, so from here, actually, hang on, let me hop up on here, actually. Okay, so we need to get kind of like over there, right? Just zoom in. Yeah, to like right there. Okay. So then that means that if we're going to be placing this thing, we need to get it kind of in line with that. Walls won't snap to the ground, right? No. Okay. So then if I throw a foundation down, actually, and if I put it there, and I grab this really tall wall, right? That'll allow me to get up onto here. Power, pole. Is that? Nope, that is not centered. There we go. And then that can go over there. And then we can take one of these things, put that there, and then we'll grab some of this, run that there. All right. And then this will do 240, yeah, okay. So we'll have lots and lots of limestone. All right, and then we need to go, let me see, roughly, how far can we go? Fair belt is too long there. Oh, but I'm in the way, okay, sorry. Okay, so kind of like right there. All right, logistics, throw in a wall mount. Hopefully that was centered. Looks like it was. And then we'll take this guy. Actually, hang on. Let me drop this down, because I think it's up too high. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, now power pole to there. And then we just need to put another power pole over here. Run that to there. Alright, I don't think that's going to reach quite yet. So let me hop off of here. And we have to go like right behind that tree. So it's kind of not in the best place right now. So like right there, huh? Okay. There we go. So that should bring that all the way along. And how are we looking as far as level goes? Not terrible, actually. And we got around the tree, which is good. And then this guy needs to plug in. And we can't plug in there. At least not yet, anyways. No. There we go. Now you can go. It's behind the tree. Grr. To here. Wire's too. How is the wire too long? Okay, fine. That was a terrible jump. Okay, sir, I need you to work with me just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Actually, I could have just left this as a Mark 1 pole. So we'll do that. Okay, so now we should have, hopefully, some more lovely, lovely limestone coming through here. Maybe. Possibly. Yes, there it is. Good to go. All right. Now that should already be hooked up as far as it needs to go. Yeah, so that's already in there. Yeah, think that'll be coming in right there. Or I could be wrong. Am I wrong? That's all iron. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is now going. All right. And then that should be coming off of this line here, which then runs in the middle line down there. Wait, is that right? Yeah, okay. So that's going to take its time getting over there. And then because it is on that side, we should be able to pull it through in the same way that we pulled the copper through. Yeah, I think it's going to work. And that'll go into that middle one there, which I believe is going to be right there in the middle. Okay, and then I need to bring this whole thing down, which is probably not going to be fun now that I think about it, because I think I ran those two things right next to each other. I did. Actually, hang on, where would that be coming out at? Wait, would that be coming through in the middle there? If so, that actually might work. I just have to put it out a little bit. So if I take this guy, put it there. Yeah, okay. And then we can run this that way. Nope, wrong way. Sir, if you don't mind. Did I not just place you? Why are you not working here? Okay, is that not here yet? There it is. Nice. Okay, so that will pull that down. And then we can run that right alongside all of the other stuff. So then conveyor Mark III. Just have that run down right alongside everything else. Okay. Foundations. Then we need this little foundation, and then we need to hop up onto that foundation. Maybe. Sir. Thank you. Okay. And then we'll run this to... Okay, so here, so 1, 2. And then that will run right alongside that. Should be good. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me actually round the corner. Okay, so then 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that will work. Okay. That's going to be interfering with that. There we go. And then that is not going to work for that. So if I take out this and then connect across back through here, everything still stays on. And I think that'll work. Okay. Okay, so now this guy needs to go to here, and then we need this guy to go here. Then we need to hop up on top of there. And then, let's see, this goes all the way up to here. We can just run that, I think. And actually, hang on. That is not even correct. Okay. Hang on. Actually, let me just do it this way. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so then we need to go here? No, not far enough. Okay, so then it's got to go here, right? And then we can go from here to here. All right. So that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, this can go, and that can go. All right. Good. Good. And then we can run this under here. And then instead of having this go down to the bottom, we can have this go up to, wait, actually, hang on. Because I don't want everything to go into here, right? Like that would be like dumb if I did that. Actually, why are you like off? Because you are off. For this thing. Okay, so this needs to go down into a splitter. And I think I can fit a splitter in here. So let me do... Okay, and then we can go with this up to the ceiling. And then if we run it to here, all right, and then we need to get it to go over to here. So then that's going to be 2. Okay. And that can go into... Oh, that is not going the right way. Okay. Sir. Need you to work with me here, okay? All right, so limestone going down into here, which we will then split. Or, yeah, split. Definitely want to split. And actually, what if I did a smart split and just had the overflow run through? That would work, right? So then this would be overflow. Right would be none. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could just do a normal splitter and it'll do the same job, so might as well save an AI limiter. Okay, so now we need Mark 3 coming down, Mark 1 going up. And then we have all of the extra coming out. Okay, and then we got that coming out. We're gonna have to pull out the extra, these things, if there are extra, should be extra. Okay, so then this is going to be running, okay, how many concrete do we need here? 30 concrete, okay, and then this is going to be putting out 45. No, that's only going to be putting out 15. Ew. Okay. So then if we do this and we double charge it, then it'll be doing 30 per minute. Which is kind of what we want, right? And then this can go. And then that can go. It's a little crooked, but that's fine. Okay, and then we need, let's see. How do we want to handle this? Because I think that is the steel beams coming off, in which some of that is going to have to go through here. Okay. Okay, hang on. How many beams are we making per minute? 30. Okay, 30 beams per minute. This requires 20? 24. Okay, so then this one, we're going to need the AI limiter to make sure this thing stays full all the time. So let's see, so now we need to go logistics, smart splitter. That is not lined up. Okay. All right, so that's input. Left is going to be overflow. So it'll fill this up first, and then whatever's left will shoot out. Okay, and then we can run this around to here to get us all the things that we need. And that can go into there. Okay, so there's our 30 going in, 24 sort of, kind of coming out. And then actually I kind of want to make this look nicer. There we go. Now at least it's got like a decent bend in there. Okay, so that can go into there. Concrete, this needs power. Okay, so then this is going to be taking in 90 per minute. Okay. And then this guy needs to go here. And if that's taking in 90 per minute, then we're going to need at least a Mark II. There we go. So that'll get us our 90 in. And if we had 240 coming in, we're using 90, that means that there's going to be 150 left over. And now I also have to figure out where all of my extra, these things are. Okay, so that's going directly out and in. And we should be making extras, I believe. Yes, that needs 22.5. Okay, so this isn't going to be able to keep up then. Okay, hang on. Why did I overclock this? First question. Let's assume I didn't do that. Then we would need 60 wire per minute. And then with what we're making with the wire, which is going to be over here, so we're making 30 per minute wire, 60 wire here, so we would need to double this guy. So we're making our 60 wire. Okay, but then in doing that, we are taking in more copper. Wait, no, because, wait. 30 per minute, right? Okay, so 30. Okay, so that matches up. And then we're putting out 60, which then, that's what this requires is 60. Okay. But then that still requires 22.5 steel pipes. Okay. Actually, let's just max that out. Okay, so now that's going to require more steel per minute. Let me just grab these things out so that I can get this stuff moving. Okay, so that's making all the steel. This is making these things. Okay. So now that requires 45 steel per minute. It's being fed with this, which is making 60 steel per minute. Okay. So then that changes this to 15 per minute. Then the 30 copper that we're using here, if we brought in 120 and we're using 30, yes, that's 90 per minute. I think that's 90 per minute. I'll just keep it there for now. Hopefully that's correct. And then our steel production should be good to go, I think. Yeah, because that's making 60 steel per minute, which is then going in to this one, which is taking 45 per minute, so that leaves 15 left over. But that's only if I'm splitting this off. And it looks like I am. Yeah. Yeah, so output goes into here, splits off what it needs here, and then whatever's left over goes here. Okay, so that is working so far, I think. Okay, and then this is what? Okay, that is our steel beams coming out over here, but then we also need to pull out whatever we're not using for these. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to take this apart here. We'll do probably a smart splitter again. Is that correct? Okay. Okay, and then center is going to be overflow. Right is going to be any. Left is going to be nothing. Okay, and then that can go into there, which then moves all that way. Now we need to get this thing to go in between there. Okay. Center is supposed to be overflow. Is that? Oh, it's overflowed already. Okay. So that's that. Okay, so now we have our V's coming in. Okay. Let's see, so 2, 1, 2. All right, and then this has got to go to here. 2, and then go back this way. Okay. So that goes out that way. We have our stators coming off of there, and then we'll have our reinforced beams coming off here. Okay. And now I need to figure out how to get all of this stuff to come out, which is going to be interesting to say the least. Okay, hang on. I'm going to see if I can change this up a little bit to work a bit better down here. So let me put this into here. And then I need to see if I can... Oh, that's not even in the right place. Wow. That was terrible. Okay. So not centered, but here. Okay. So now that's there. Now the question is, can we get this to work and go into here? Survey says no. need to move this over ever so slightly, which means that all of this has to move over a little bit. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I needed a smart splitter in here, right? And then this has got to show overflow to the left. Right is going to be off. Okay. Okay, and then this has got to go pretty much directly into that. And that actually goes in there straight now. So I think that's straight. Yeah, that looks straight. Okay. So now we need this guy to come off this way. All right. So then that is over here. Actually, hang on. Because we still have to run the limestone out, right? So I'm thinking I might run the limestone out over here instead. And then that's going to have to be a tier 3 belt. Okay. And then that leaves us room for this. Okay. Now this needs to be reconnected. And then told what to make. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. But I think we've got just about everything we need. So we've got our stators, we've got some additional materials here. I would say I could run the limestone through here, but I'm not gonna have room. So we will not be doing that. All right, so now we can take this and kind of do the thing, you know, the thing. All right. And then we'll go down into here, grab some hex windows, throw that in there so we can kind of see what's going on. And then we'll do a solid wall here, then a bunch of hex walls through there, and then we need another one of these things for now anyways. I might not keep it there. And this has got to go. And I am out of rods. Okay. Do I have additional iron? I should have additional iron. Hang on, gotta sneeze again. Okay, I lied. don't have to sneeze. All right, so I'm gonna take that because it's just kind of chilling there. Okay, so if we had, how much did we have coming out of there? Should be like a thing, right? Yeah. 120 out. Okay. Organization, label sign. Okay, you. Okay, so this is going to be iron 120 per minute. Save. Okay. Now we can get rid of this. Thank you. All right, good to go. All right, so now if we're using up, well, no, hold on. If we've got 120 iron here, and we're doing 40, 40, and 40, at least that's set to 40, right? That's set to 40. Okay, so then we should be using up all of the iron, which means there shouldn't be any left over. Okay. Right, I need to make iron rods real quick. And we are over 2 hours. Ooh, I need rods just to make that. Yeah. I think I need to take down like 2 of these things. Okay. Sir, if you don't mind. There we go, iron rod, make them all. Okay, good to go. So that's that. And now we should be able to finish this off. And then I'm going to put in this for now so I can actually jump up there. All right. So at this point, we have pretty much nailed out our steel production. We need to do something about this, though. Walls, solid wall, and then hex wall. There we go. There, that looks better. I think I'm going to take this corner out and replace it with one of these as well. Sir, you're supposed to actually place it when I click. Thank you. Okay. So we have some additional of that. So this is going to be 150 limestone out. Let's see, limestone, select limestone, 150 per minute. Okay. So there's our limestone, extra limestone that we can turn into more stuff if we need it. All right, now I need to figure out how much of this stuff I have. Okay, so if we're coming out of here, we're making 30 per minute, and then we're sending that directly into here. That's taking 15 per minute, so that should leave us with 15 left over. Okay, and then that is coming out at 6 per minute. Is there like no way to change the text size so it actually fits in there? There we go. So in case industrial beam, and then our regular beams, nope, not here. So we're making 30 per minute with that, and we're using 24, so we should be getting 6 steel beams per minute. Let's see, select steel beam, 6 per minute. Save. Okay. So that is the breakdown of what we've got coming out of here. I believe that we are, or at least we should be using the wire at 100%, because we're making 60 and we're using, wait, why is this set at 40 now? What are you doing? Okay. So if we need 40 per minute, we're making 60. Okay. So that's using up 20 instead of 30. So then that leaves us with 10 copper left over. Or that should be like 100 per minute. Hang on. Iron. Okay, so that's not actually telling me. Okay, so if we have 120 copper coming in, or 120 ore coming in, I should say. Okay, so 120 coming in. And then we're using 30, right? Because that makes 30 copper ingots. That only takes 20 copper ingots. So now this needs to only make 20. Okay, so then that leaves us with 120 left over. Okay. That's 20 to 40, and then from here, 40, and then this needs 45 per minute out. Okay, so that's 60, this is 60, and this one is 45. So that leaves 15 steel ingots left over. Okay, good. I think that's everything. I think we should be good to go now. But yeah. So that's pretty much all I've got for this episode. We've got everything kind of laid out. It's functioning, which is always good. We have a bunch of encased industrial beams being made, along with all of our other lovely steel products. So these are going to be just kind of extra left over. Everything here is going to have to go up into our collection somehow, some way, which is going to be interesting. I have no idea how that's going to happen or how that's even going to work. But I need to get that up onto the track up on the top. And then I just want to see how much total we're adding. So that's 6, 12, 27, 32 items per minute. I mean, that's not terrible. And we can handle 270 up there. And I'm pretty sure that we're only at about half capacity, I want to say. Somewhere around there anyways. Alright. Let's just hop up there, kind of take a look, see how the belts are populated. And we might actually be at about 75 to 80% capacity on a 270 belt. So that's 270 times 0.8, worst case scenario. So that's 216 items per minute. It actually might be less than that. So yeah, if we add an extra 32 onto there, we'll still be able to handle everything. So that should be fine. And then all we got to do is just program the smart splitters and then have them deliver our stuff. And then also, what else are we making extra? Okay, so we're making extra cable, extra concrete. We're making extra copper sheets. Okay, good. And those should be empty. So we've got lots of parts coming in, and then those are all going to be sunk and turned into delicious, delicious points. But yeah, so in the next episode, we'll figure out how to get all of that up here. I have no idea how that's going to happen. But yeah, so the 10 basic items is what all of this is here. So that's why we've got these 5 here, we've got 5 there. So that's just the basic items. So that's what all that is. So if we're going to be putting in extra stuff, it's going to have to go kind of in like these outer places, which probably wouldn't be terrible, but I would have to space them out properly though. So say for instance, I wanted to put in a merger here, right? Then we would have to do, I'm just kind of laying stuff out for shits and giggles for now. That would have to go kind of like right there, I think. And then because that's going to use up half a block, we don't want to kind of place these exactly right next to each other, so that would be exactly right next to each other. And that would go there, and that would go there, and we could potentially put a 5th one here. But do we want to do it that way? Or would we rather kind of spread these out a bit? Because I mean, having 5 would actually work out somewhat nicely. And then if I really wanted to, I could put another one like here and feed onto that belt that way. And then feed on, feed on, feed on, feed on, feed on. And then I could go over here and then do another 5 over here and then another one right there. And then that will take up all 22 of what we've got here. So let me throw that in there, and I need more plates. Okay. take some of those. All right. I need these things, so that would go not there. So like there, 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 and then probably here. And then that would be room for all 25 of the items, like I said, to go on here along with all the mergers. I think that'll actually work. All right, now let's see what that looks like underneath. Okay, that leaves us like with a nice kind of area here to work with. We're in the middle, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is kind of in the line, but there. And then we'd have to do the same thing over here on this side. Okay, so on this line. And then these ones would go in the middle. Okay, and now let's take a look at what this looks like on the bottom and if that's going to be an issue. My guess is probably. Yeah, that's like right in the middle of all of this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something different with these. I can take these ones and then push this curve down as far as it'll go this way, and then maybe come up behind here and then have this kind of go out that way, and then we can kind of collect from this side. The concrete I can push this whole thing over to go around, but then I'm going to have to leave some room for that. Well, no, hang on. Unless I pull this one directly from there. No, because then that's going to be crossing, and we don't like that. So this is going to have to be pulling from this side as well. But yeah, I think it'll work out on this side. So let's take a look at the other side. This side I'm kind of afraid of. And this side is the one that's clear. Okay. Yeah, no, this'll work. And we can pull this like pretty much straight from over there. And then these, I mean, we've got that hole there, so I mean, we could kind of arrange that to go down this way and then kind of cut in and then down. So yeah, so this side definitely will work. That side we're gonna have to make some adjustments, but yeah. I think overall we'll be able to get it done. It is going to take time though, so I will save that for the next episode. But as far as this episode is concerned, I would say it is a success. I'm going to do something really, really possibly stupid and jump. And I actually cleared the whole thing. Wow, okay, hold on, let's do this again. That was not what the purpose of this was supposed to be. Okay. So, jump. Adjusting, nice. Okay. I mean, I probably would have cleared that again. So, I mean, you can jump like a good, like, 4 platforms. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, so there is our steel. Very, very basic production, just like the bare minimum, just to create a stockpile. That's pretty much what the entire purpose of this base is. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to just run this stuff up somewhere. I mean, it would be kind of cool if I could just like pull it up out of there. I don't know if it's a thing that I can do though. Like just pull it up out of here. But I think this is too close. Yeah, it would have to be back one. I mean, maybe it would work. I mean, it would be like this, like mirrored, like, and this would be like the mirror line. So it would be like slapped right up against each other. But I mean, that might work, and then I can just go straight up to the roof from here. Or I could run it out to here a little bit. You know, just kind of run it out to here and then put up something else over here and then kind of run it up. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm not too worried about it right now. The most important thing is that is actually making the parts, because at the very least, I could just hop in here and say, oh, hey, you've got 100 of these. Thank you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That is all I have for this episode. We are way over 2 hours. We're at actually over 2.5 hours. So I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.